Welcome to the Bill High School's BBC School Report 2013 with me, Bethany,
and me, Jack. Today's top story is that the Shadow Chancellor has urged Mr Osborne to make a swift U-turn on yesterday's budget.
Mr Ball said that the government's policies had failed in confidence, but in response the Chancellor said that we have to go on confronting these problems and cutting our debt.
Now, some good news. Schoolgirl Malala Yousafzai has restarted school, but now in the UK. If you aren't aware, Malala was shot in the head by the Taliban for campaigning for female rights in the Middle East. She was sent for rapid treatment in the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham.
Also in the news, the Queen, Duchess of Cambridge and the Duke of Edinburgh travelled on the Tube to see a reformed Baker Street for the Tube's 150th anniversary. Pregnant Kate even got a baby on board badge during her travels yesterday.
Now for some news closer to home. Last week the TV show of Comic Relief raised a massive £75 million alone, but let's see how Bill High School supported the charity. So now with our reporters Anissa and Eamon.
Hello, my name's Anissa.
And my name's Eamon.
This Red Nose Day has been highly successful, with students trying to raise as much money as possible with a target of £5,000.
Red Nose Day is an event for less fortunate children and adults, both in the UK and Africa.
Students at Bill have tried to raise money by participating in bake sales, sponsorship events and creative clothing.
Here we have Adam, who dressed up as a girl. Were you happy with the amount of money you raised?
Yeah, we made just over £300 and well, between us we thought that was a lot, and yeah, we're quite happy with it.
Who was most supportive in sponsoring you?
In sponsoring us, I think just the students in general.
And did you enjoy your day?
Yeah, besides the weird looks we got now and then, it was quite enjoyable.
Thank you, Adam.
Bill High School hope to raise a target of £5,000. Fingers crossed. Back to the studio with Jack and Bethany.
Thank you, and let's hope that we can raise our target.
Sticking with our local news, tonight is the first showing of our great new musical Grease. Our reporter Naveen is out on the set of the play for a special interview about tonight's stunning opener.
Hello, my name is Naveen and I'll be interviewing the stars of Grease, who are Bradley and Lucy, who played Danny and Sandy. My first question is, when did you start rehearsals?
We do about 6 hours a day. So we'd start at 8:20 in the assembly to the kids for like advertisement for the show. Then after school we've got 3:30 to 4:30, that's another hour.
What were the challenges that you had during the rehearsals?
It was just learning all of our lines and learning all of our songs and putting it all together so we can make the final.
Overall, how do you think this will go today?
I think it will go really well. I mean, there's no way after putting so many hours into it, and like everyone's really enjoying themselves. I mean, I think it will go well, and the audience will love it.
Thank you for your time, and back to the studio with Jack and Bethany.
Thank you and good luck to everyone involved.
Now, we here at Bill High School love entering our competitions, and this time we entered a public speaking competition called Speak Out. In this competition, I think it's fair to say we did better than we expected. In fact, much better. Here with this report is Sarah.
Thank you, Jack and Bethany. Good morning, my name is Sarah, and today I would like to report the great success of Bill High School at the public speaking competition. 3 students from Year 8 took part in the public speaking competition, winning the local event and the London event. However, they were beaten when they took part in the national event.
Good morning, my name is Jamie.
We're here today in front of the trophy cabinet with Simran, Rihanna and Joel, the public speaking competitors.
What were each of your roles during this speaking competition?
So I was the speaker and I had to talk for 6 minutes.
I was the chairperson. I had to talk for 2 minutes and give everyone a warm welcome and introduce them to Simran's speech.
And I was the vote of thanks, which means I just had to thank everyone for being there and I had to speak for 2 minutes.
Simran, what did you talk about during each of the 3 events?
So the topic that I chose was the fear of failure and believing in yourself.
Rihanna, how did you feel whilst doing this competition? Well, I was probably the most nervous out of all of us, I'm not going to lie, but it was a great experience and I wish I could do it again. What did each of you learn from this experience?
I learned that teamwork always prevails. It's like, be a team and you can share that.
I learned to be confident and project my voice and be able to talk to everyone about anything, and I feel so much more confident now.
I can learn to not be nervous when you're standing up in front of an audience.
Thank you, Simran, Rihanna and Joel. Back to the studio.
Thank you and congratulations to the team.
Finally, now we have something exciting happening at the school next year. We are getting a bigger and better. We are having an expansion to the school which brings an extra 120 pupils per year to this school. Now this report is Nabiha, Dashika and Vedant.
Hello, my name is Dashika.
I am Nabiha.
And I'm Vedant, and today we are going to be reporting about the new expansion of Beale High School. This expansion is due to be complete in September 2014 and is being built for Key Stage 3 students at Beale.
Today we are going to interview the site manager, Mr. Baker, and one of the EA students to see their opinions on the new expansion.
How far are we into the building process right now?
We're in the groundwork stage at the moment, so this is all the works in the ground where we put all the foundation.
So how will this affect Beale students in the future? As you can see, there's a lot of the field been taken away and a lot of noise.
Yeah, I think what you're going to see is that you're going to have a fantastic school at the end of this with lots of new learning spaces. The impact of the work, as Morgan Sindel, we try and keep everything down to a minimum, all noise and dust, and keep that so it doesn't cause any nuisance to yourself. So what you're going to see here is a great building going up, and hopefully the impact will be very little on all the pupils in the school.
This interview is now over, but you can now see another one with Tasha.
Now I'm going to interview Mr. Baker. So how do you feel about the new building?
I think it's a fantastic opportunity for Beale High School. It'll be a specialist Key Stage 3 site that's years 7, 8 and 9 and provide them with specific and specialist teaching opportunities. I think it divides the campus up nicely. We have a Key Stage 4 site, a Key Stage 3 site and a Post-16 site. So it means we can get the right teachers on the right site doing the right sorts of things. I think children will be greatly advantaged by this, but they won't be lost in a big school. It'll be smaller schools within a big school, so every child will still be known and every parent will still be able to contact the school about their children, and their children's needs will be looked after.
What do you expect from the new building?
I expect it to be exciting for the students that come on site, and the Key Stage students to be excited by it, to be inspired by it, to improve their learning, to improve the teaching that goes on there, the teachers to want to teach there and improve their teaching. But generally speaking, I want it to be a happy place where students still come on and have the same old Beale ethos, but are inspired by new buildings, by new IT opportunities, and inspired to do their very, very best.
Thank you, Mr. Baker. Now we're going to Nabiha for another interview.
Now I'm going to interview a Year 8 student called Neymar. Neymar, how do you feel about the new expansion?
I think it's really good, and I think it's going to be good for the Key Stage 3 students.
How do you think it will affect you?
It won't affect me right at the time because I'll be in the town. I would like to visit it and stuff.
Thank you, that's all from us. Now back to the studio.
Thank you to you all.
Now, some great things there, but now to sport. And David Beckham started to promote football in China. The worldwide ambassador says it's a dream come true for everyone involved.
Thank you for watching BBC News School Report.
A special thank you to all the team here at Beale High School. But from all of us, thank you and goodbye.